I wonder what an advertisement would look like for Jurassic World after the events of 2015. Hello, welcome to Jurassic World, where it's now pretty much all abandoned from what had happened 3 years ago. You can run around with dinosaurs that are probably going to eat you up alive, and you can run around in overgrown buildings that are either partially destroyed, completely destroyed, or covered entirely of weeds and plant life. And the big #1 attraction we have this year is running away from clouds of ash and hot as hell volcano lava, and thus the island will explode like Pompeii did. Hello, my name is Elijah Wells, and today's review is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. After Jurassic World got a lot of blame for its handling of what happened 3 years ago, when setting a lot of raptors free to pretty much scare off the tourists and just pick them up and fly around the place. You know, the third act of Jurassic World in a nutshell. Thus, it spilled onto the US government's hand to either kill them off or just let them free. And of course, the US government agrees to kill them off. Of course, Claire is not having it, so he meets Owen, played by Chris Pratt, who now survives the annihilation of Thanos. As they go to the island for a rescue operation, that was the theme of the Jurassic Park island that was once a theme park, now a full-on death trap with a volcano that's pretty much about to explode on the island. And if not, of course, if you know Pompeii well, they're going to be they will die with rocks and ash surrounding them. So during the operation, everything goes in their backtracks with some surprise that no, we're not exactly rescuing them. We're selling them off to auctions to really rich businessmen, because auctions. Of course, again, Claire is not having it again. Twice already, she's not having this movie. As they go to Lockwood's estate in Northern California to pretty much collapse the audition from the outside, from the inside. Of course, the movie Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom it's a movie that pretty much improves from Jurassic World, the film 3 years ago, which is a film which I really like, but I had some flaws with it, and pretty much had some concerns on all that, but I really do like this one. Well, it's nothing as great or supreme, or the supreme reigner of Jurassic Park, which came out like something like 25 years ago now. Yeah, the visual effects, especially when pretty much Owen and Claire and the dinosaurs literally have to hamster ball the way out of the island before just being chased by an ash cloud, and of course the dinosaurs pretty much fall into the ongoing sea, and some of them are probably dead by now. Of course, there's this little girl there who is the grandfather of one of the people that helped out with the architect of Jurassic Park, and she finds out about the auction and finds out that Owen was with Blue, and pretty much says, okay, I know what my father's doing. He's selling them, and he's making a really dangerous dinosaur that's completely man-made. And there was a subplot that one of them created a dinosaur that's only there to kill and hunt, and has a very good response system. Okay, and the entire battle takes place in their mansion of where the auction's held. Brilliant special effects, yep. The acting of Chris Pratt, of course, brilliant as usual, being a really comedic, charismatic person that he usually is. And some pretty tense scenes, especially when he first meets Blue for the first time in 3 years. Totally get tranquilized, and him getting tranquilized, then to have him wake up with a pool of lava right next to him, and he must flop his way out and meet with the others, of course, like I said earlier, before being chased by an ash cloud. Okay, script like the first film, or Jurassic World, was okay, but could do some improvements doing that. But of course, I really did enjoy this movie, and I recommend you really want to watch it if you wish there was improvements to be made in Jurassic World, the first film, then this movie is for you. Of course, if there's one thing I could slightly nitpick, it's the ending, which I don't want to spoil way too much about. I felt like, okay, I think the ending is kind of like, I can imagine what's going to happen in Jurassic World 3 right now. It kind of gives me that. I don't want to spoil it at all. Like, I can imagine what's going to happen. Yeah, it gives me that impression. All in all, it's an 8 out of 10, and this is Elijah Wills, and bye!